While WWE wrestlers don't actually fight each other, they still have to be strong to do what they do. Many people know that wrestlers like Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle could destroy just about anyone if they really wanted to. However, there are plenty of female WWE wrestlers who could do the same, like Lacey Evans. The Lady of WWE is a United States veteran, serving in the Marines for 5 years. During her tenure, Evans was a member of the Special Reaction Team. The SRT is a SWAT team that gets called in for incidents that are too high risk for regular law enforcement officers, so they handle some serious stuff. Lacie Evans was trained to do this, so there's no doubt that she'd be able to handle herself in a real fight. Not only that, but she would probably win, so best not to pick a fight with the sassy Southern Belle. Before WWE, Sonya Deville spent time inside the cage as an MMA fighter. Deville began training in mixed martial arts at the age of 16. At 21 years old, Sonya Deville had her first fight and won by submission. She then won her second fight even faster by TKO. While Deville did lose her third MMA bout, she still put up a good effort. Not long after her MMA career started, Sonya Deville joined WWE. While she doesn't compete in MMA anymore, Deville is a force to be reckoned with and someone you would not want to fight in real life. You might not expect it, but 3-time Divas champion Eve Torres is one of the toughest female WWE wrestlers in real life. She started learning jiu-jitsu when she was part of WWE for her own self-defense. Fans even saw her use some of the moves she learned in the ring. She's continued to train, and after leaving WWE, Eve Torres began teaching her own self-defense class. The former WWE wrestler also shares self-defense tips on her social media accounts, which show exactly why she could take on just about anyone in a real fight. If you're ever going through a dark alley at night, you would probably want to have Eve Torres by your side. Not only does Shayna Bazer look tough, but she can also back it up. Bazer began a lengthy MMA career when she was 23 years old and won her first fight by submission in the opening round. The Queen of Spades racked up a number of wins, her biggest one being when she defeated former UFC title challenger Alexis Davis. Shayna Baszler's success in the cage earned her a spot as one of the 4 horsewomen of MMA. In total, Baszler won 15 of her 26 MMA fights and even made it to the UFC. While Shayna Baszler has retired from the octagon, she is still one of the most dangerous women in WWE history. She is called the baddest woman on the planet, and for good reason. Before WWE, Ronda Rousey made her name by being an undefeated MMA fighter and winning her fights in incredibly short amounts of time. She was the first female champion in UFC history and held the Bantamweight Championship for almost 3 years. She then brought this momentum to WWE and became one of the company's biggest female stars in a short amount of time. Some will argue that Rousey isn't as good of a fighter as the media hyped her up to be. That's up for debate, but what isn't is the fact that Ronda Rousey competed at the 2008 Olympic Games and won a bronze medal in judo. Say what you will about Rousey, but you would not want to be in a fight with this woman. Now you might be wondering, did any of these wrestlers make the list for top 10 scariest WWE women? Find out by watching this video.